Yo, we're back. I don't know how long we'll be going for, but we're going for right now, so. Need a lot of drinks. Bacon egg biscuit looks so good right now. Biscuit. Oh, Court at City Hall. I'm fucking going to that shit. I love Court. Gotta break the window, huh? Time to go. We're going to Court. That was definitely the way I was supposed to do. Oh, scrapes. Damn it! Look at the paint job. It's ruined. Surfer team. What the fucking static is there, but trying to avoid that as much as possible. Wasn't it? Block here. You fucking slide, dude. You're clean with it. What the hell? I didn't realize that was a response to somebody. There's no court. What's the point? He's just at the court. Where is this? It's scary. Oh, there he is. Time to bother this lady. Oh.
You know.
Mars is here too. You know, Mars and Todd are online.
Sir.
Yeah, right.
Morning, guy.
Hi, Boris.
What can I do for?
I want to know if she's some paralegal for you.
Oh, I mean, I'm not really in the middle of anything legal-wise. I'm actually, you know how I was talking about being a private investigator yesterday?
No.
Oh, well, I'm in the middle of that at the moment. Just chasing some leads.
Okay. If you have legal stuff that can help.
Yes, no, of course. If I get a cell call, I'll call you straight away.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a problem, guy.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, right. Nope, some call Mars.
Hello, guy.
Hi, Mars.
Hey, how are you?
That good. I need newspaper.
New newspaper. I think you have the last one, guy.
What latest one?
The latest one is 6.
I have 6.
Yeah, I know. Our latest edition is stuck at the publishers at the moment.
I understand.
It's hopefully coming out tomorrow. Should I send you a message to say it's available?
That's good. I like that.
Guy, I have a really important question for you.
What that?
Have you seen Bigfoot?
What's Bigfoot?
Okay, so you know all the humans you've met since you've been here?
Yeah. That friend.
Guy, friends, yes, it's like your friends, but a lot bigger and a lot hairier and orange.
I not meet Big Orange.
Okay, if you do, Guy, run away and call me, okay?
If I find Big Orange cover?
Yeah, call me
Okay.
straight away. We're hunting him, and it's for everyone's good.
Okay. That look.
Okay, thanks, Guy.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye. I know where I'm going. Where's Big Orange? Somewhere around here, right? Or is it? It's not Mount Josiah. It's probably around there, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Should I get gas? Probably. Am I going to? Nope. That was our fault. Had to have been. Hi, Darius.
Hi, Guy. We have a cell call.
Okay.
If you want to meet me at MRPD, I'll bring you as my second.
Okay. I need check-in care for MDT.
Okay, yes.
Okay, I'll be there 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Alright, I'll meet you there then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Sorry, Mars. We got business to attend to. Is there one?
Die in a fire. Hi, Darius.
Hi, Guy.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, would you be able to show me the badge just so I can make sure that you are who you say
Badge
you
is
are?
right here.
This is Guy Riddleman to my right as well. He's my legal aid.
Me guy.
Okay. Okay.
TD poker.
I'm Officer Jim Clage, by the way.
You Clage?
Clage, yeah.
My friend Todd told Guy about Clage.
I'm a former actor.
I know, that's the other movie.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I can sign something
Nice.
for you if you'd like.
No.
Okay.
There is a lawyer if you do want one, but if you don't want one, like, you
Okay.
Alrighty.
So what are we looking at here?
Let me go get my fellow officer here. I need to see if I think he has the report. Rocky, do you have the report up or not?
Oh yeah, it's obviously got us stuff to it, plus. But it is up.
Okay. Do you have the number?
It's 51 months, 9,000 with a fine.
11862.
I have not charged you.
Okay.
I don't even know if it is your gun.
So he is going to be getting also. He has a class 1 fire. He has an FNX on him, so we'll be getting.
Yeah, I left off you just put in there. I'm just now.
Okay.
It's ghost.
Let me know when you're done, so I can add everything to
Yep.
it.
I'm not gonna charge you for it. I'm just gonna get you out there, alright? Alright. Have I got anything else up yours on me? I don't, or I'm gonna get you sent. Have a good day, and stop doing crime. I don't want to see you again. Goodbye. My guys all signed off with guilty plea.
Oh, it's done already?
Yeah, he basically, like, he was explaining why he shot and stuff, and he was like, yeah, I'll just take guilty plea.
Now, for
Fair
him
enough.
running us over, is that also just a battery?
Yeah. You can do it battery if you want. Yeah, that's why I started shooting him, because he fucking ran you guys over,
Yeah.
over, and I was like, no. I was like, we got one suspect down, we're taking the fucking other down.
Yeah, and the only call I made was that he wasn't opening fire. Like, it wasn't to cease fire. It was that he wasn't currently shooting.
Yeah.
Do we do felony obstruction and grand theft auto for him?
Why is he getting Grand Theft Auto? Was it stolen vehicle?
I don't know. It was on there. I think we just go obstruction.
Just put it on there, just put something on there for now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So take the Grand Theft Auto off, because whether they might be helping with that situation, it'd be obstruction, not Grand Theft Auto. And then they'll have the battery.
I got battery
So-
of a government employee.
Yeah. So
Felony
did you?
obstruction.
So did you need medical attention?
No.
Okay, then it'd be simple battery of a gov. Because so simple batteries, like, they just kind of, like, you
Yeah.
did some punches or whatever.
True. Yeah, he just he hit me to the ground.
Yeah, but if you needed no medical attention and you were fine on scene, then I would say just give them simple battery. When it comes to misdemeanor and felony obstruction, they'll push for misdemeanor because we caught the guy.
Okay.
So it tends to be that misdemeanors for if they attempted to break him out, like, from a situation, but you still caught them, and felony tends to be when
You look cool.
they got away. However, that is gonna be down to you, and if you want to give
You
it,
look so cool
if it's
right now.
felony for the lawyer to argue, whatever, then that'd be quite good. See, it's the lawyer thinking.
You both get the MDT, I'm dying to put the evidence in, it's driving me mad.
You
How
know,
much?
so-
What are? He had marijuana seeds on him. What do we do about that? Like,
How many?
How many is illegal?
It's like pounds, isn't it?
He had 0.05 pounds of marijuana seeds. Is that legal amount? I've heard it's 9, so he had 5. I'm just gonna whatever with that. Fuck it. It's not crazy. It's over. It's just someone's house. Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
All right. We got his charges.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
you still the report?
No, I'm just checking some of his.
Yeah, I'm not editing it either. I'm just looking.
I'm not editing it.
All right. Mr. Sparks is looking at felony obstruction of justice. He's looking at simple battery and of a government employee, and also criminal possession of a Class 1 firearm.
I see.
So he was involved. There was a boost of a. So there was a Grand Theft Auto of a car. He was involved as a. He obstructed justice by using a vehicle to try to stop us from apprehending the boosted car. In doing so, I was on foot, and his car sideswiped me, and I fell to the ground. He had sideswiped me at a large amount of speed. So that's the simple battery of a government employee to simples because I didn't need medical treatment. I was just brought to my ass. And then he had an FNX pistol, which is an illegal firearm.
I see.
Okay.
Okay. Is that report available for us?
Yeah. Does it need to be tagged as lawyer? Yeah.
Yes.
You can't see it unless. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be report 11862.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a look here.
Yeah, and also, since he did, his car struck me. He was fired upon by officers.
Oh, I see.
And he was downed on scene. He was taken to St. Fiacre for his medical injuries.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have a chat with my client.
Okay.
You sent a report to me?
Hello, sir.
How you
Were
doing?
you able to hear those charges?
I was not.
Okay.
And I'm still in
Really?
handcuffs. They haven't released me from handcuffs, and I've been here for a long time.
Been here for a long time. You've been in handcuffs. Okay. Got some batteries. Okay. So, in your words, can you just describe the series of events?
So, I was helping a buddy out because the cops rammed him. They dropped him, and then they reversed and hit him again. So I stepped out of the car because he was already down. They shot him. I stepped out of the car, put my hands up, and then they didn't even give me time to put my hands up because they shot me. I had no gun in my hand, no nothing, and they just shot me instantly.
I see.
But you could even ask them. They could check me for gunshot residue. I have nothing, and I had no gun in my hand. I did have one in my pocket, but I never pulled it out, never aimed it at them, never nothing. And they, without a word, they just instantly shot at me.
I see. And what was happening prior to that?
Prior to that, I was just helping a buddy out. He requested a pickup. For what? I don't know.
Okay.
I just, showed up.
I see. So these officers are alleging that you sideswiped them with a car at large speeds.
I sideswiped them. Okay. They sideswiped me when I pulled up next to my buddy. Obviously, he must have been doing something. But when I pulled up, they sideswiped me. So I kept going straight forward. And then I saw them ram him and then knock him on the ground. And then reverse and hit him again with the car. And I got out of the vehicle to put my hands up to at least talk to them. And then they shot me.
I see. So the car came a bit out of control, and you tried to get out to talk things through. Is that correct?
Yeah, I tried getting out of the car with my hands up, and they shot me. So they had no reason to shoot me if I had no gun in my hand. I did not, get near them with the car to ram them or anything like.
I see. Okay. Let's have a look here. See what we can do for you. So, what are you looking for today? You're looking for a reduction? Are you looking to try and get charges dropped? What
Charges
is your
dropped,
ideal?
and then probably sue them if they're gonna be shooting me for no reason.
I see. We can try and argue the reduction for the dropping of felony obstruction if what happened was your car careened out of control and you tried to
Correct.
talk to the officers. That the intention there wasn't to obstruct; it was to negotiate.
To negotiate, correct.
Of course. There isn't much we can do for the criminal possession. unfortunately, as that firearm is illegal just to have.
Okay.
They are alleging simple battery of a government employee because of the car careening out of control. We can see if we can have that reconsidered. Let me see what the legislation is on that.
What charge for obstruction? It's felony or misdemeanor?
I believe it's a miss. No, it's a.
This should be funny, isn't it?
And that report is no longer accessible to me.
Probably change stuff around that can't even get their story straight. I understand I had a gun that I'm not supposed to be having, but they're not supposed to be shooting me if I have no threat. You know, I had no gun in my hand.
Very true. Felony obstruction of justice. So it's a felony. So we'll try and get that one.
Discovery, apprehension,
taken down.
conviction, or punishment of a person.
Now, before we go back to the officers, I might need you to level with me a little bit here. What do you reckon they'll come back and say if we say that your car careened out of control?
I don't know what they would say, to be honest, because I didn't hit them. I mean, I might have accidentally sideswiped them, you know, because I was actually moving forward towards where my buddy was at. That's where my goal was, to get towards him. And if they were obviously ramming them and my car was in the way and then we rammed into each other, then that's a different situation. But me intentionally doing it was not. It was not the case.
Okay. So what I can see them coming back at for the dropping of obstruction is the intention that you had to meet your buddy. Now, if you were to simply pull up alongside your buddy and try and urge them to stop resisting the arrest, that wouldn't be obstruction. That would in fact be aiding. But if the intention was to be a getaway driver, then that would definitely be obstruction. So if they come back and say that you were still obstructing, just clearly state your intention.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing. If they say I'm obstructing, what's the case? Why would they shoot me down if I had no gun in my hand? That's another issue. Why? You know?
Exactly. And if you were to try and be a getaway driver, why did you get out of the car?
Exactly. Why would I get out of the car if I'm trying to get away? I would have just left, right? I could have just kept driving. But I got out of the vehicle to talk to them, to negotiate. Or I could have just stayed in the car, correct? But I got out of the vehicle to try to, I put my hands up and instantly they shot me. For what reason? Did he see a gun in my hand? Which I didn't have a gun in my hand. So what was the reason that he shot me, you know?
They said the reason was because your cars collided. And they took that as physical force.
So a car collided. I kept moving forward, right? You could ask them this. I kept moving forward. I stopped maybe 4 yards in front of them. So if I was colliding, don't you think I could have just reversed and hit them with my car again? That was my intention?
That's true. If you collided once and then you stopped, who's to say you weren't going out to, exchange insurance information?
Correct.
They didn't give you a chance. Okay.
They didn't give me a chance. They just shot me. So I could sue them for that.
Well, I wouldn't push your luck too hard. If you threaten a lawsuit, they might retaliate with letting the charges stick. So if you do want to sue them later, keep that to yourself.
All right.
After this has all been sorted.
All right.
Would be my advice.
Sounds good.
Okay. Any questions, Guy?
I think obstruction we work down, I think. I think not felony misdemeanor we can get.
No. I think we can get obstruction dropped entirely if we play our cards right.
Okay.
I
think misdemeanor says criminal negligence. I think they might plead negligence. With siren and light.
Yeah.
I think we can get the misdemeanor, but I not think we could lower.
True. No, I can understand a misdemeanor here. Negligence.
I think
Recklessly or with criminal negligence. Criminal negligence. I guess criminal negligence. If your car is out of control, that is a crime. Okay. Well, that would halve your fine and bring your time down to 18 months rather than 25 months for that charge. We can definitely try that. All right.
I think gun charge stick would get misdemeanor. I think battery good for you because truck, not weapon, but lethal force. I think battery best case scenario.
Yes. Yeah. No, I agree. Okay. Well, then let's take this back to the officers and we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
No, officer.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, we're ready to have a chat.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. So in this case, there seems to have been a major misunderstanding. I'm sure you hear that very often. But in this case, it's true. My client here was contacted by his associate.
Okay.
For aid to come and help. He said he was being chased by the police. My client obviously had a fear of his friend's life and came to try and de-escalate the situation. Lost control of their car and did unfortunately collide. But once the collision happened, they did stop their car.
Okay.
The client is saying that around, did you say 4 feet or?
No, it was like good. I was a good distance away. I stopped.
A good distance away.
Right.
From the officers and got out of their car with the intention to put their hands up and talk the situation out.
Okay.
They weren't given the chance to put their hands up. They were shot
Right.
immediately.
Right.
So we're looking to try and I can't see the report anymore. We're looking at the felony obstruction to be brought down to what was it, Guy?
Misdemeanor obstruction.
There you go, misdemeanor obstruction.
Hmm.
Due to it wasn't intentional to obstruct; it was negligent.
Okay. So the reason why I have a hard time believing it wasn't intentional, as this individual had been pitting and ramming officers in the same car of which I was then struck by prior to this for several minutes in an attempt to get us off of the chase. So with that in mind, I don't find that it was unintentional with his intentions being violent.
Okay, let me ask you this. So, how many cars were not, quote unquote, ramming you? Was it just me? If I was the one doing it? There was multiple cars, right?
There was a black and color Comet of which you were driving, and then there was a blue Tailgater S.
There was another car, black car there. Or are you mistaking that car? 'Cause I showed up towards the end.
Right,
And
you were at the end.
Okay, correct.
And
exactly.
that was at the end.
And when I pulled ahead of you, right in front, if I was, doing if what's called, you guys already had him down, right? Don't you think I could have just drove away? And
At
got him
that
out?
time of which he was down, you were still on scene.
No, I wasn't. Okay, yeah, I wasn't seen, but like 3 yards away. And then
Right,
I got out of the car without a gun in my hand, without nothing, just to try to talk to you guys. And you guys instantly, you guys gave me no chance. You guys shot me. Am I wrong?
We gave you a chance
No.
to
Did you
stop
say-
when you were
did you
warned
say-
prior
No, I was
to
not warned.
being pit when you
I
were
was never
pitting
warned.
officers.
I was never warned.
You were warned.
No, I
you
was
were in the
not.
same car, you were the same guy in the same car that was pursuing
Can you
us
prove it
for
was me in
several
the same
blocks.
same car when there was multiple cars there.
There was a blue car and a black Comet, of which we're honest the entire time you were in the black Comet. The black Comet is documented. You were in the black Comet.
How many? Okay, did you get the license plates from the beginning?
We have documentation of the black Comet, you in it
You know
with
how many
pictures and
black Comets are
documentation.
out there?
I do, but I know how many black Comets were chasing me, which was one, and also the one that came up on scene. It was the same black Comet. So you're saying it's not the same black Comet, but you are admitting that you passed by me, sideswiped me to the ground.
I did not.
Of which is
sideswipe you.
yes, that is why you were open fire upon. We don't open fire just for nothing. That is.
So my client is alleging that he was careening out of control. He lost control of the car. Hence the negligence.
So the way that
And even if I did, I was getting out of the vehicle to speak to you guys. You didn't even give me time to speak
There
to
were
you guys.
shots fired
You
in the
shot.
vicinity. I don't believe that it was you striking an officer and then getting out of your car in the vicinity of the person you were trying to get out. Probably not the smartest idea in and of that. That shouldn't get you shot. It was the hitting of the officer.
So this is the thing. Was my client found GSR positive?
Negative. He did not shoot. He used his he used his
Exactly.
vehicle as a weapon.
I used my vehicle as a weapon. Okay.
Yes, which is
that's
the
what it is.
battery. That is the charge. Yes.
And we're alleged
And then
that
the
was not intentional.
Just think if it was intentional. I
it
would've
is.
hit you for
How is
sure,
it
and
not
then I
intent?
could've- And I could have reversed and hit you again if that was
the car was
intentional.
careening out of control.
How was it careening out of control? Why was it careening out of control? Let's say why it was careening. He was driving too fast, trying to
I can't
Trying to
speculate
what?
on.
trying.
my
He was
client's
driving
intentions.
too fast,
He was trying to
attempting-
you see?
right,
Attempting to what? Hit you?
And the negligence.
helping
here
your friend.
So if I was really
the
trying to
negligence
hit you,
here-
I would have hit you.
You did hit me though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well,
You
here's
just
the thing,
didn't
if I
send me.
really wanted
You just
to-
didn't send me to the hospital.
Hold up.
Mhm.
So this is the thing here.
Mhm.
He was careening out of control.
Okay.
He hit your car. Yes.
Okay.
Completely negligent.
Didn't hit my car. Hit me. I'm on foot.
Oh, on foot. Oh, he hit you on foot. I see.
Yes.
Um,
He hit my
completely
person.
negligent. And it was simple battery. Right? There was no need for medical.
Right, because I wasn't medical. Correct.
I see.
Simple battery.
So what we're saying here is that the intention wasn't to harm. There was no intention to harm. It was purely
Right.
negligent. We're not saying
So-
that it wasn't criminal.
You're fighting the obstruction charge, right?
Correct.
Which has nothing to do with the injury charge. The
No.
obstruction
Wait.
charge is for him obstructing justice, which he has just admitted to doing.
No, I did not. I just told
He
you.
is
I was
trying to
there-
help your friend.
So what we're trying to do here is bring the felony obstruction down to a misdemeanor obstruction. Felony obstruction shows intent, whereas felony misdemeanor obstruction
Mhm.
is out of criminal negligence.
Right. And I'm not here to give you guys a hard time. I can prove that in court because of the battery charge. It's the intent. He has already been warned in the scene. He has been pitting officers. He pit lead off of officers so that secondary had to come up. It was a constant aggression towards officers prior. That is felony obstruction. And to careen past at high rates of speed, to blow past officers, then striking me to the ground for the simple battery to an attempt to get his partner out, felony obstruction.
Here's the thing: if
Mhm.
if he did stop and get out of the car without brandishing a weapon,
Right.
why would he do that? You tell me this. Why would he do that?
I can't answer that because I don't know his intentions at that moment. If shots were being currently fired at the suspect who was opening fire on officers, so if you have a party that's already involved, right, and there's shots being fired and he gets out of the car, I would probably say 9 times out of 10 he is going to open fire. That is not the reason he was fired upon. He was fired upon because he struck an officer being negligent, and it was intentional.
No, those two don't mix.
Yes, he was intentional because he'd been on the scene the entire time. He never at one point said, "I shouldn't be here. This is getting crazy." It was intention. His intentions were clear from the beginning of when he started pitting police.
I
That
have
was his
question.
intention.
How
Yes, go
long?
ahead, Guy.
How long he pit for before he get out the car?
How long?
Yeah.
Several minutes. He was warned a lot because he himself was also getting pitted by officers.
Did you warn me?
Yes.
You warned me. You sure
Yes.
about
Yes.
Okay.
that? I don't think so.
He.
Okay.
Okay.
This was mobile. He would pit cops while you drive.
Yes.
Okay.
He was pitting officers while we were driving, and it was only until the chase car, the tracked vehicle, became immobile that I went out on foot to attempt to get the driver because he was now out on foot. And that's when he came in, sideswiped me off of the foot chase, and then that's when shots were fired.
Okay. I think we have time with client real quick. 1 minute.
I agree.
Okay.
Cheers.
I think
Okay.
him driving, he not mean to beat officer, he mean to catch up with friend.
Is that true?
Yep.
I have question. You do drugs recent?
No, I don't need to do any drugs. I can do a drug test and
drunk
pass it.
alcohol recent?
Nope.
It's not good. That honest?
I was recently in the hospital for I fell and I hit my head.
Any drugs from
prescribed painkillers?
hospital?
Excuse me? Yeah, I
Were
went to
you,
the hospital.
Were you prescribed painkillers?
I was not prescribed painkillers.
Any drug?
Uh-uh.
Tylenol PM?
Yeah, Tylenol. They just told me to take some Tylenol.
Tylenol PM.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a DUI, DWI, driving under the influence.
I believe I can see where you're going with this guy.
License
We
spun
don't
not
want
sound better.
Well, I don't want to pile on the charge of driving under the influence.
Yeah, I'm not. If I drive under influence, I'll go to jail.
Okay, I think you were worried for your friend, so you drive to catch up with him. You not mean to hit police. You trying to catch up with friend. When chase stop, you get out of car, right?
Correct. And then they shot me.
How soon when chase stop you get out of car?
Within like 5 seconds.
You hit any car when chase stop?
I might have accidentally hit one because I was trying to move forward, and there was a little like down bump. So I went down, and then there was a car there, and that's probably why I hit him. If because I didn't see him because I went down to where they were.
What car you drive?
Comment.
How good Comet braking?
Comment's very slidey.
How good Comet steering?
Very. The steering's very iffy as well.
Okay. I think that's best case. He tried to catch up with friend. Tell him to pull over and give stuff up.
Here's a question. When you got out of the vehicle and they shot you, did they ask you to remain in the vehicle to not step out?
No.
No? Did they ask you to put your hands up?
No.
No. Okay. And the car had come to a complete stop before you got out?
My car was at a complete stop. Yes.
Okay. Plan B. We can also threaten lawsuit in that case. I don't believe that correct policy was followed here. They opened fire on what they believed was an unarmed man without giving any warning.
Correct.
You didn't fire back. In order for them to use lethal force would needed to have been present.
Correct.
And currently, only simple battery is being put forward.
But not comply with force matrix?
Exactly. So we can also lean on that a little bit to try and get that felony down to a misdemeanor by saying that we won't sue, or we can hold that in your back pocket. You can plead. I believe you can plead however you like, but
good, no?
then later sue. I would plead no contest, just in case. With a guilty plea, you can't get any charges reversed.
Okay.
You can plead no contest, or you can plead innocent, or plead not guilty, and get charges reversed through a lawsuit. But if we were to try and get a reduction in fine or in time, you'd need a guilty plea. So it means you'd take the full brunt of the charges
Correct.
and then fight this in court later on.
Correct. I'll probably go for like no contest or not guilty.
So no contest you'll take the full brunt of the charges still.
I'd rather go not. If I do no guilty, then I would have to still go, or can I just show up to court later?
So no guilty, not guilty, and no plea are pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
You're just not saying whether you're guilty or not.
Okay.
Whereas a guilty plea will open up the doors for a reduction in time and fine.
Okay.
But you won't be able to have charges reversed.
Okay.
So it's entirely up to you.
If we could get everything dropped or something small, then I'll do it. But I'm not gonna do the full time.
You will do the full time if we can't.
I won't do the full time.
You won't do the full time. Okay.
No, I would go after a lawsuit
I think Sky understands.
because, like you said, they didn't follow protocol. They just shot me. I had no intention of harming them. So
It's true. Okay. So if you want to go for the lawsuit, my advice would be to plea of no contest. No contest, I think is the term.
Yeah.
You won't get a reduction. You'll do the full time and the full fine, but you'll be able to. You'll have a better chance at getting full compensation in a lawsuit.
And then I would be able to sue them for more as well.
Possibly, yes, for damages.
Okay.
So see it as a bit of an investment here.
Okay.
If we can get a charge dropped, bring it down to the misdemeanor, we can then, if you'd prefer, we can then plead guilty.
Yep.
And get charges reduced as well on top of that.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's go for that then. We'll go with Guy's plan, and if needs be, we can lean on that lawsuit threat. Wonderful.
Okay. Be ready, officer.
Okay.
Okay. You want to take this one away?
Okay. I think our client mistaken misdemeanor obstruction. Our client misunderstand. Our client friend call our client, say he need help. Our client rush to help his friend because he care about his friend. He not care who in the way, he not mean to hit cop. He just want to get your friend, tell him pull over and listen to cop. He not mean to pit them. He just drive to get to his friend. It's reckless and negligent, but he not mean to obstruct.
Also, keeping in mind that the car that my client was in doesn't have the best handling.
I was handling pretty good when he was pitting officers off the chase.
He not mean to pit.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? So here's the thing. Are we looking at the guilty plea here for a misdemeanor?
If we're able to bring it down to a misdemeanor, my client is
Okay.
happy to plead guilty. If we can also discuss reduction in either fine or time.
Okay. So the big difference between, which the lawyers will understand, the time and the fine between misdemeanor and felony, can we just work out a bigger percentage of time off versus a bigger percentage of fine versus time, or is it the charge? Like what's the brass tacks here? Is it the time and fine? Doesn't want the felony.
Doesn't want the felony. We would like to discuss reducing it to a misdemeanor and including a reduction. Well, considering my client didn't fire back and his intentions were to talk, there is also the issue of. Can I ask you, when my client got out of his car, did the officers ask him to return to his car before they shot him?
So here is the issue, right? When you strike an officer with a car, that is grounds to be fired upon because now you're using your you're using your car as a weapon. It is now a weapon.
That's
right?
if you can prove intent, correct?
I can prove intent.
You can prove intent.
I can prove intent. 100%.
How can you
And how
prove
would you prove
intent?
intent?
Okay, so during the chase, multiple times being warned, he is pitting cops multiple times. And I mean multiple times. I could go upwards of a dozen. This was a long chase in terms of if you pit at, you're constantly taking corners at slow speeds, that's your opportunity to pit, right? So we're constantly trying to apprehend the suspect's car, the tracked vehicle. During that time, the tailgater and the Comet are both interfering. They're going forward of us, trying to hit the officer in the primary position. They're coming backwards, hitting officers in the secondary position. So during that, you are verbally yelled at to stop. Do not interfere. You are going to be pitted. You are going to be aggressed towards because you are doing aggression towards officers. So you are already being warned during this time, right? So his intent is to stop us from getting to his friend. It is not for him to get to his friend because at no time does his friend, not until his car is broken down and is no longer operable, does he sideswipe me to get to his friend. So his friend doesn't bail out of the car, leaving it behind at any point in order to now evade police in the Comet, right? He could abandon that car at any time.
That's the other suspect. That's not my client, though.
Right. So if his intention is to just get his friend out, why doesn't his friend get out?
He not want to help his friend commit crime. He want to help his friend be a better person. Try to tell his friend, give up to cop.
We can only talk on the intention of our client. We can't talk on the intention of the other suspect.
I'm not talking about the other suspect. I'm talking about the intention of your client. If he wants to do that, he shouldn't interfere in police affairs to try to attempt to get his friend. Why is he pitting officers to get to his friend to talk to him, to negotiate?
That's why I didn't stop next to him. That's why I pulled over in front and then, got out, tried to put my hands up and talk to you guys, but you guys didn't even give me a chance for that.
So you're pitting officers off of the chase to get to your friend to talk to him. You're weren't you
intentionally.
You're unintentionally hitting us. You unintentionally did all that.
That's what I say. It's careening out of control.
Okay, what are we looking like here? Are we I cannot in good faith put that to a non-felony. I cannot. I cannot believe that story that he unintentionally did all that. Now, anything else? If there was that is, I can't believe that somebody would do all that extremism to just talk to his friend who he could simply call on a phone.
He's driving. Why would he answer a phone? I'm driving. Why would he answer a phone?
How did you get there?
Be on a phone whilst they're driving?
How did you respond? How did you know your friend was in danger?
Because someone else was in the vehicle, right?
Is that true?
You tell me.
Was that true?
We're asking you.
Why would you ask me?
Because someone else was in my vehicle.
Someone else was in your vehicle.
And then they got out because they didn't want to be involved. So they got out and I went to go talk to him, to talk to you guys, and then you guys shot me.
You're saying that there was a second person in your Comet when you were being fired upon?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Did you not hear when I said they got out because they didn't want to?
So you let somebody out of your car that was on the. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Felony obstruction. I'm sorry.
We're happy to go for a guilty plea if we can get it reduced. Otherwise, I believe.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's going to be. Yeah, I mean, there is going to be a reduction in time and fine, of course. I understand, but I'm sticking with the...
Okay, let's talk about what are you trying to give me right now? Like time and fine. What's the total?
I mean, you've been here for a long time. I'm willing to go up to 20%.
About 25.
Especially that I got shot down.
So So I'd be more inclined for the 25 if you were down here prior to the lawyers. If you had to wait for lawyers, I'm willing to go at 20. I think that's very fair. To the lawyers responded promptly. We got them here as fast as possible. We haven't really been wasting anybody's time. You haven't been sitting down here neglected or anything like that. So
And
I think
still in
20.
handcuffs.
I think
He is
I
still in
think 20.
handcuffs in his cell.
Oh, I
Yep.
couldn't.
You
Well,
couldn't
that's-
what?
I
Attend me?
couldn't. No, I asked you to put up your hands before because both officers asked if you're handcuffed. You said yeah.
Yeah, we said we were handcuffed, correct? And then you
Okay.
proceeded to put me in
It's
here.
okay. You can be handcuffed down here. It's not like that's a violation or
I'm
anything.
in,
Oh, it's
what
just
do you mean?
consideration, you know.
Yeah.
It's consideration. It's
20,000.
come on.
20,000. 35.
Yeah.
If I really wanted to run you over, I would have ran you over. If I really wanted to shoot you, I would have shot you. Like there was no intent in all that. But you're
That's
saying
Instead, he
not
got
what
out
I-
and tried to talk it down and got shot himself.
and got shot myself.
You get out of a car where there's shots fired on the person that you're trying to.
Because I'm
to
worried
get to-
about him, so I see my friend getting shot down. Wouldn't you be worried?
In a police situation, my
So you
intentions,
would just
I
run away
would
and
not.
worry?
I would be worried, but from a sideline perspective, and I would
wasn't
never
a sideline,
intervene.
I was never next to you guys.
Just for clarification, can I ask why you yourself, officer, got out of your car?
Yeah, so the car became inoperable, and I seized the moment. He was still sitting in the car, and all the glass was broken. I called for tase. If you don't get out of the car, he didn't get out of the car. I got a tase off. He got tasered out of his car. I called for cuffs. I cuffed him. He broke the cuffs. That's when he started to flee on foot towards the area where the shooting happened. As I was fleeing on foot behind him, that's when the Comet driven here by Mr. Sparks sideswiped me.
I see. Green out of control, I see.
Who's the last
Okay.
charge?
We might have one more moment with our client and we'll go back to it with a final decision. See how we'll proceed. Appreciate it. Okay, looks like he's very staunch in that fact.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it back to you again. We have two options. We can either go for the reduction. He's offering 20%. We can argue for 25, or we can take 20%.
What's the time in PM fines? How much is it?
See if I can get the report again.
What was the last? Possession, obstruction, and... Fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. 11862. Also, the fact, yeah, I mean, his friend has also pled guilty to the charges. So. Depends on where we're going from here. How the plea is.
25, 25.
Not a court situation.
Gun charges 10-1. 10-2.
It's going to be the felony obstruction is due to his friend who pled guilty to the thing that he felony obstructed. Yeah, cause and effect, I would
Simple
say,
matter.
in a courtroom.
It looked like 60 month, 6,500.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. So
20%
we're looking
already
at,
done?
for Nathan Sparks, we're looking at 60 months and $8,000,
8,000, okay. That's a little bit off.
which is strangely enough more time in jail than the person who did the boost,
Exactly.
which is very
shot.
bizarre. And even, hang on a second.
That's absurd. See, he's just trying to go after me now. That looks like he's attacking me.
It doesn't.
18.
He's taking out his anger on me.
So a reduction of 8 months. Okay. Even if we get that reduction, even if we get it down to a misdemeanor, you're still doing more time than your friend who actually did the.
That's what I'm saying. and
the
actually
theft as well.
ran, and actually did everything else.
And did your did they fire upon? No, simple battery as well.
They did. They fired. I didn't.
Your friend fired.
Because he fired because they ran him over and he got mad. And
Oh, okay.
they ran him over once, and then they reversed and ran him over again. So he got mad and fired.
I don't see how this is okay. All right.
So this is what I don't get. Like, you see what I mean? They were aggressive.
No. So
So don't you
look,
think of them being so aggressive, instead of me ramming into them, they were ramming into me, saying that I'm ramming into them?
look, that would be a thing you'd have to fight in court. This is the thing. They have a fair bit of evidence stacked up here for the chase itself.
Mhm.
Your
body
options
cam
here. No. There's photos and things
Okay.
of the projectiles on scene, the car that was boosted, and DNA and all that kind of stuff. But your options here are we can go with the reduction, and I would suggest a reduction on the time.
Yeah.
60
Way
months
a lot on that
a lot of
time though,
time.
because that's a lot of time for
Exactly.
So way more reduction on that and the fine, and then we'll call it a day.
Reduction on the time and call it a day.
Time and money on both of them, because that's too much.
It's only the system only allows on one. It would be time or fine.
All right, let's do the time then.
Okay. Reduction on time, that would incur a guilty plea. The other option is you can take the 60 months and the $8,000 and try and sue them back.
Do you think it's winnable in court?
I think so.
It could be difficult. The thing that would hinge on would be being able to prove your intention when sideswiping the officer.
Correct. But the thing is, they're also firing upon without me having a weapon.
Yes, well, that's the thing. If you sideswiped the officer with your car, that would be grounds to fire upon. That's basically the same as being shot at.
Okay.
You're using the car as a weapon.
I think with simple battery charge, it helped his case.
It does. It would give you consideration. The issue is you can still get simple battery with a weapon. The simple battery is only the severity of the injuries. It's not necessarily the.
Let's say without weapon,
act
yeah?
itself. Does it?
Yeah, without use of weapon.
Okay. That is actually a very good point. You could argue there was no, therefore the. Okay, yes. I would say if you want to try and fight that charge, court would be the best case. If we try and fight it here, they'll just up it to a higher level of, to a high level of assault. If you do it in court, they just drop the charge entirely. They don't change the charge. It's entirely up to you.
What do you guys recommend?
It's entirely up to you. If you have the time to do a court case, you could make a fair bit of money out of the compensation here. I believe that there's a good chance you could win. Okay, I would suggest a plea of no contest.
Okay.
Take the charges. You have to have served the time and paid the fine in order to bring the case to fruition.
All right.
But then you need to find a lawyer and get them to start a court case.
Would you guys be able to do the court case?
How are we looking, counsel?
Almost finished.
2 more moments. Almost done. I can look into it. I am not the most experienced, but I can definitely start it off, and if needs be, I can get someone else in on it.
Okay. Yeah.
But we can go that route if you want.
Yeah, just start it off so we could at least have a court date and everything.
Yes, no, of course. Okay, let's do that then.
All right, cool.
All right, officer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, having talked to my client here, we still believe that there is more to discuss here. But we understand that you're quite staunch on the charges. So My client would like to plead no contest.
You want to plead no contest?
Yep.
No contest.
Okay, just so you know, with the no contest plea, there will be no reduction.
That's fine.
Correct.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you your. I'm going to go ahead and give you your things back in a lockbox.
Oh.
There's a hammer. There's your radio. There's your phone and your knife. On you today was also 5 marijuana seeds, but that is an illegal amount. But I didn't want to charge you for that. I will be confiscating you on that because the more important charges were the felony,
That's good.
and you will not be getting back your FNS pistol.
Of course.
All right. I think. Yes, I need to get you a mugshot really quickly before I send you up. I could just do it in the cell here if you just want to go ahead and face the wall back there. And I'll go
That's
ahead
fine,
and you
that's
want to take off your mask.
Apologies.
Okay. Well, doors, you want to work? All right. You just want to take off your mask, turn around for me.
You said face the wall.
Yeah, and then you'll face me, and then I'll take your picture. Okay. All right, 60 months, $8,000 fine. DOC's here to pick you up.
Okay. There he goes. Thank you for your patience, officer. I apologize how long that took.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Take care. Okay.
I think that case hard to help.
Very hard, very hard. It was a sticky situation, but I believe that at least there'll be some financial compensation. Oh my god, what happened to my bike? What the fuck?
That's your bike?
That's my bike.
Why is it under my car?
This your car, guy?
Yeah.
Did you run over my bike?
No, I'm not there when I get here. I'm not blink. I'm afraid to move his car.
I'm afraid to move my bike. Actually, I think I parked here. You can see the tire track here. Why is it over there?
Not my fault. Okay, I move carefully.
It's like under the wheel. I'll see if I can.
Okay, I think that's just a little hard. Most charges hard to argue. I think we did best.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. With the plea of no contest, it sort of opens it up to options. He's not alleging that he was innocent. He's not alleging that he was guilty either. So in court, we can use that as leverage. I think the main thing here is the compensation for excessive force, which might include him pleading guilty to some things.
The simple battery.
Exactly. We need the simple battery to stick in order to be able to assert that there was no weapon involved.
Yeah.
Yes. In which case, the matrix of escalation is
Less
not been
than
followed.
lethal, right? Next.
Exactly. Okay, well, now that's the boring part. I gotta do a bunch of paperwork.
Okay, try not do that part.
It's okay, you don't have to do that, guy.
Okay.
This will be the first time I've ever done this before. It'll be fun. A whole new world.
Okay. If you have any more lawyer, let Guy know.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be around.
Take care, guy.
Bye.
Okay, time to go to Big Orange. Now that we're done with law stuff. Find Big Orange. Big Orange. This is like the way up to Galileo. Yeah, there's the theater. Tunnel should be up here. Alright. Tunnel. Where the hell is Big Orange? Maybe it was this way if the tunnel was. Yeah, there it is. What is this? Is that meta? If I look up a big orange ball and Grand Theft Auto?
You fucking sheep!
Is it this way? It's on like a hill. Well, no shit, it's on a hill. It's like on a closer hill. This is by like Lake Hollywood. I was so terrified that those were like explosive barrels for a second. I gotta pull meta. Where's the big orange balls? GTA 5. Yeah, I just need the big orange ball location. Oh, it's just north of the tunnel. Up here. I know it's around here. Wait, it says big on it? It does. Call Mars.
What do you miss?
I'll go chill at the courthouse. The server's kind of slowing down a little bit. So we'll see what we get in the next 30-ish minutes.
Safe out there.
Hi, Gather.
How you doing?
I do good.
I see you're clocked on as a tow truck driver.
That's only for law.
I
need the MDT.
Yeah, then.
Why not have tow truck?
Makes sense. I mean, you can rent one from the place.
Gotta tell guy to talk to Jerry. Why not see Jerry?
Be safe out there. Jerry's in the corner behind the fence over by the cement post.
Did I miss him?
Yeah, where it's where the drop off area is? Like it says drop off zone.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in the corner, the back left corner there, just standing there.
maybe I missed him last time.
Yeah,
He on lunch
not a
break?
big deal. I don't think so. I've never seen Jerry take a lunch break. Probably should. Anyways, be safe.
Thank you.
I work on become lawyer.
Yeah, cool stuff. So
Yeah,
you're studying law, MDT that you get when you makes sense.
yeah, I help lawyer friends. They paralegal.
Very nice. Be safe out there.
How gathered they go?
It's been pretty good. Lots of busy calls. I had to go up to Polito and such. People needed help.
I understand. Sometimes God can't get too hot.
Yeah, it's been busy. But so you're going for your bar license and all?
I need to take law class first.
That makes sense. So you just have the MDT from towing so that you can study.
It's so I can help in sales.
Yeah. Surprised they didn't hire your one in that situation so that you can access it that way.
What way?
Hire your one as a proper paralegal and all.
That a job?
I think so. I don't know how it works. I've never done law.
Maybe
But
I'll
I
look
think,
into that.
yeah, because you should be able to be hired on and have it otherwise, other than as a tow truck driver, because like that's not fully legal. So, I mean, there's a whole different thing.
Yeah. It's just public record though.
Yeah.
I think he relaxed here for a little bit. See
Uh,
how they go.
Is there a paralegal job? I gotta check their website. God, I haven't been on here in a while. I don't think so. It's just government application. Hmm.
be safe out there.
Interesting. Whose class is out?
Hmm.
$10,000. That's not adding up. Bar prep. So 1, 2. Beginner course.
Be safe out there.
Let's see. One, this is 25, and this is 2. Case law. I should read up on some case law.
Be safe out there.
Did it pass midnight? Is that what it was? Oh, it's not yet, but... I'm back at... Ooh, it hurts. What credit score? 280. What the hell?
Be safe out there.
Okay. I think he worked some garbage.
Alright.
Okay.
Be safe.
Have a good
Have
day,
fun.
Gator.
Yep, I'll be here.
Yeah, we'll do a trash run and see how we're feeling. Little soul. I can do that. was easy. Keep on. I think no, I'm doing this. So, for future reference, yeah, I only need to do that one area. So we still have 5 left. Dragon right on me. That's what it looks like. Is this the theater up here? Block. Popped it, oh no. There you go. There's the iron ballers. Can I grab both these? Okay, well. I don't think I will be, but for the short one, I will lie. Uh-oh. Easy. Wasn't even packing. Okay, there we go. Start ready to catch up. Go to the courthouse. Currently illegal parking. Yeah, that court case with that guy was, it was rough. I mean, I think the simple battery is great for his case. And I think The gun charge is going to stick no matter what, obviously, because he has a gun on him. The obstruction could have went to bench for, but Lord knows it doesn't matter. That's a difference of, what, 1,500 and 7 months? Could have taken that with the reduction.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Cop. Did I just shut the cop down? Was he trying to pull me over? That's so funny. How am I looking? Strawberry Ave. This is not strawberry. That's the car just evaded police, no? Strawberry Ave. It's down here. It's gotta be. Under the pick your ring sign. Coins, doubloons. Some more doubloons. Some more doubloons. Holy shit, they're just tossing doubloons out. Free. Something. Where the fuck's my car there? Somebody hit it, then repair it too? Is that what happened? Whoa! That was sick. What? Oh, return truck.
Who are you?
Does he pretend to be AFK? That's crazy. Those are very good. I need food. And gas. Seatbelt I know was going around the corner. Still not putting gas in the right way. I'm just pouring it over my trunk. We're gonna turn this car. And then go to sleep. Another short stream today. You know, 2 streams today. First one was about 4 hours. 4.5 actually. So we're at about a 6-hour stream. Unless we get a call while we're there. Thumbs up. I wonder if there is a better way, if there's like a paralegal job. speed trap. It's gassy. Holy shit. It's gotta be going 150. I'm going 120 again, yes. I don't know, seatbelt. Dumbass.
Holy shit!
I don't think I'm supposed to be sleeping here. I fell asleep at the door. Got a lot of tow requests. What are we looking at? 45 pipes. 45 pipes, 45 scrap metal, 39 copper wire. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call it there. Check the yellow pages one more time. Yeah, Starlow's been at it. Let me text Darius. Alright, that's it. We're done. Guy's done for the day. But we will be back tomorrow with more Guy. Again, no set time, but sometime in the afternoon, post 2 o'clock. We'll see more Guy. But for now, that is all. Peace.